Hi, so this is my week 11 presentation for Education 200. So the questions, I had 3 questions, and the essential question was, what is the role of school in society? And the 3 questions that I had were, how does education contribute to the maintenance and the well-being of the society? The second one was, what are the primary tasks of a parent and how are they different from the school? And the third one was, do schools need to teach more information about life, such as like taxes or even just like payments that you're gonna have to make later in life, or just important information that you need to know as you age. I'll get into that later. But the first question, how does education contribute to the maintenance of the well-being of the society? So when I was thinking about that question, I thought about how it helps with the passing of like the society's culture, socialization. I think it's important for students to go to school to interact with others and learn like differences and similarities between each other in a good way, not like to be racist or like cultural differences, but just as a person, like, oh, you think this because you do this, or I come from this background, which leads me to think of this, and I see why you were thinking that, but this is how I view things. And I think that's important, especially as you go into the work field or into any other like big area with tons of different people, because not everyone's the same and we all have differences, and some people like to fight about them. Another one was being able to see other perspectives. So kind of going along with the last point that I said, being able to have that open mind and seeing things from different perspectives and understanding, oh, okay, I understand what you're saying because of this or stuff like that. So I think that's really important, especially when you go into like a work field. You need to keep your eyes and ears open so you can maybe get greater ideas for your own job. And the third part was, or the last one was, to prepare, again, to go off the last point, but to prepare us to go into the labor force. We need experience. You can't just jump into the labor force and expect to do really well. You need tons of practice and communication skills in order to do well, which is really important, and I've learned from my experiences. What are the primary tasks of school and how are they different from parents? This one's a really interesting one. I think I actually talked about this in one of my earlier presentations of the semester, but my question then was if teachers are supposed to teach like street knowledge over book knowledge. And I think it's important to at least, I guess, give them like a broad explanation of the street knowledge, because not all parents or their family might believe what the teacher says. So as long as they're broad or they give both perspectives of that street knowledge, I think it's fine. But the teacher should focus on the book knowledge part, because that is the education that they're going to school for. And the last one, do schools need to teach more information about life? I think it's important. I had to ask my dad how to do taxes, so I think it's really cool if they could incorporate, I know there are classes that you can learn how to do taxes and learn more about life, the payments that you have to do, but I think it's really cool in just like a math class that everyone has to take to learn maybe a week or 2 about taxes or even how to do them. I think it's really important, and it's something we're all going to have to do. And so I think there are things that teachers should incorporate to the curriculum now, but then again, maybe that's where the parents need to come in and help with the children. So, yep, thank you.